Hey guys, Scott here with Living Fit AZ, and today I just want to talk about stretching, and I'm going to go over the difference between dynamic and static stretching. So stretching is really important. It's just, although it technically hasn't been proven to prevent injuries, it definitely reduces muscle soreness, makes you feel better, and helps you recover a bit so you don't hurt as much the next day after a workout. Most people don't really stretch, and that's a problem. I myself am not the best with it, but I'm working on it. And then when most people think of stretching, they think of what you did back in PE class where you go down, you hold everything for a 10 count, and that's pretty much it. Well, that's not the proper way for stretching, and there's 4 different types. Today I'm going to cover 2. And so the first type that most people think of is static stretching, and that's, like I said, where you go down and you hold it for a 10 count. But you don't want to do that in the beginning of a workout. So what you would normally do is warm up and then you stretch, and you want to stretch whatever's being worked that day. But what you actually want to do is called a dynamic warm up, and dynamic just basically means movement. So you want to be doing something where you're going to be moving, and it's going to be like maybe butt kicks or high knees or arm swings if you're doing something for the upper body, cherry pickers, things like that. Grapevines are really good too. Anything that's going to be moving, get those muscles warmed up some more, so this way you're not going to hurt yourself. I'm going to actually list a bunch of different ones for different body parts down in the description, or you can go ahead and check out the blog. Also, for those, there aren't really as strict of a recommendation. It's pretty much just a couple times, really get everything moving and the blood flowing. And that's what you would do before the actual workout. But after the workout is when you would do the static stretching, and that's where you're just going to reach and you're going to hold. And instead of doing them for only a 10-second count, you want to do it for between 15 and 60 seconds. And that's the recommendation for the ACSM, which is the American Council on Sports Medicine. And they're pretty much like the top-notch people. They do all the research. They set the recommendations for the general population and what everyone needs to do in order to stay healthy. And so they also recommend doing 3 to 4 sets per stretch. So you would do everything 3 to 4 times. And you need to stretch at least 2 to 3 times a week, preferably 5 to 7. And that's pretty much their recommendation for the static stretching. For those stretches, you're going to do them, like I said, right after your workout. You want to hold it for at least 15 seconds. I usually go 30 to really make sure I feel it and it loosens it up. Because if you only do it for a couple seconds, it's basically like another muscle contraction, which is exactly what happens when you're working out. And so when you work out, it gets tight because you contract it for a little bit and then relax. So if you're only holding them for 10 seconds, you're essentially contracting and releasing again, tightening up the muscle even more, and you're not really doing anything to help it. By doing it for 30 seconds or more, you're really going to stretch it out, loosen it, and you'll notice a difference when you're finished, and you'll feel a lot more limber too. So that's pretty much it. I'm also going to list, some basic static stretches down there. I'll have the recommendations listed again so you can check those out. And then I'll actually put together a stretching program for a lower body workout as well as an upper body for both before and after. And I'll link to that down in the description, and then I'll take you to my blog. So that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for listening. Make sure to subscribe so you can get some more great fitness details. And keep living fit, guys. All right, thanks.